But first, let's check in with that supposed devout Catholic himself, the leader of the free world, Joe Biden, who believes children, and we are talking little kids in primary school here, can change their gender. Indeed, the president has recently been lashing out at what he calls hateful bills in Republican states that protect children from the devastating consequences of irreversible treatments and surgeries that may lead them to being infertile for life.
It's wrong that extreme officials are pushing hateful bills targeting transgender children, terrifying families, and criminalizing doctors. These are our kids.
They're our kids? Really? You see, the president is all for radical bills like the one proposed in California that would take children as young as 7 away from parents who fail to affirm their gender identity. It's almost communist in its perversity, this notion that children belong to the state. Well, the Ron DeSantis camp did not take too kindly to their efforts to protect children being presented as hate, nor did they like the president referring to our kids. This was their blistering response.
These are our kids. These are our neighbors. Not somebody else's kids. They're all our kids.
When you see our kids, and I truly believe that they are our children.
LGBTQ Americans, especially children, you're loved, you're heard, and this administration has your back.
We met before. It's hard to forget those eyes.
These are our kids. Not somebody else's kids. They're all our kids.
Keep your hands off our kids. The message couldn't be clearer from the Florida governor. It has been a trying week for the most powerful puppet in the world. The president ended this week in West Hartford, Connecticut, where he delivered a speech to the National Safety Community Summit. It did not go well.
Well, we're going to win and we're going to help. We have plans to build a railroad from the Pacific all the way across the Indian Ocean. We have plans to build in Angola, one of the largest solar plants in the world. I could go on, but I'm not. I'm going off script. I'm going to get in trouble.
This was a gun control event, and the president there was talking about building a railroad, and I quote, from the Pacific all the way across the Indian Ocean. And yes, he's doing great things in Angola too. The lunacy did not end there. President Biden concluded his speech with a bizarre God save the Queen comment. That would be the Queen who passed away in September. Old Joe was at her funeral, and yet we got this yesterday.
All right, God save the Queen, man.
Come and get them.
And of course, it wouldn't be a Biden speech without the president becoming hopelessly confused about where he is and where he should be going before an aide comes to his rescue. My God.